done a few executions in my time. Crucifixion has got to be the worst one, though. Stripped naked for the whole world to see. 9-inch nails driven through the wrists and feet. Pinned against a rough wooden cross. Gasping for breath to die by slow suffocation. It's designed for maximum humiliation and pain. That's why we reserve it for the worst sort of criminals. Violent offenders, terrorists. There was something different about that Jewish teacher, though. For one thing, he hadn't actually killed anybody. In fact, the story was going round that he'd gone about bringing dead people to life. The Jewish leaders had convicted him on some sort of technicality in their law. I didn't understand it, but then again, I'm not paid to question decisions. I just have to get on with my job. Second thing was the way he approached the execution. I'll tell you, I'm not exactly a genteel sort of man, but there's some things I've heard from prisoners that have made me blush. Not from him, though. There was no struggle, no spitting or swearing. He just fixed me with his eyes constantly. It was unnerving. Even as the nails were being driven through his wrists. Oh, he felt the pain, there was no doubt about that. But it was as though he was just accepting it. And always those eyes fixed on me. Even when he was hanging there, something was different. He spoke then, but he didn't say much. I hadn't picked up too much of this Jewish language, but I did understand him saying something about forgiveness. And again, he looked at me. I know this sounds stupid, but it was as though he was forgiving me. And then he said something about it being finished. And then he died. It was a quick death. Just a few hours. Some prisoners can take 2 or 3 days. He was definitely dead, though. I made sure. I stuck a spear into his side. We took him down straight away. The authorities didn't want him up over their Sabbath day. For some reason they wanted him out of the way as soon as possible. They seemed scared of something. They buried him and then demanded that a guard be placed at the tomb. I did one of the shifts. I was on the 3rd day. The shift didn't last long, though. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't remember much, and what I do remember doesn't seem real. There was a sudden earthquake, a bright beam of light, and then I must have passed out. When I came to, the stone in front of the tomb had been rolled away, and the tomb itself was empty.